Hi, it's Valerie, St. George Hypnosis Center, stgeorgehypnosiscenter.com. This is the Oracle card reading for the week of July 10th, and I'm using another new deck, as I mentioned last week. It is the Healing Waters Oracle deck. And so last week we dealt with healing spirits. This one is Healing Waters, so we're on a good path. Now, when I was drawing the cards, I had two of them that stuck together. Usually it's the top one that I like, but the other one was great too. So I'm actually going to read both of them. For some reason, they're both going to have meanings for us this week. So the first one is called The Sirens. And it says, use your voice, expansion, freedom. So the message for this one is, in Greek mythology, the sirens were half woman, half bird sea creatures that would entice fishermen and sailors with their sweet and sensual songs. Free and empowered, they were not afraid to share their voice and use their natural gifts to attract what they wanted. This card is an invitation to own your gifts, to share your voice, and to surrender into the most expanded version of who you are. To give yourself to the music that plays within. To share your song without wavering. To be free and to dance unrestrained. In life, there is the opportunity to become more and more alive and free with each passing day. However, most of us feel more and more trapped by the life that we've so consciously created. What do you need to do to embrace life fully? How can you step into your most expansive self? Often, while we're growing up, we experience hurt, losses, and endings that we fail to address. Those memories stagnate within us, and it becomes harder to dance and sing. However, every moment of your life is an opportunity to change, to thrive and grow. Every moment is an opportunity to express yourself, to find your natural, unique way to dance and sing. Live what's inside you. Let your true self come out. So there's a question here. It's called Soul Inquiry. The question is, how are you being called to share your voice and expand your most alive, empowered self? Take a few minutes, think about that, grab a piece of paper and just write down some notes about what's coming to mind. You can go ahead and meditate on that. Just sit and be quiet, think of that question, and just see what thoughts come. Okay, so that was that one. This next one should be interesting compared to this first one, because this is called Beneath the Surface. And it says, what's really driving you? True motives and breaking free. That's sort of funny, because what is your true self? What's your expansive self? What's driving you? Your expansive self, I would imagine. So let's see. Often the things that we think we want are not what we really want deep down. Sometimes we go after them because the world has told us we should do certain things or be a certain way, and we don't realize there's a choice. Sometimes we're driven by the need to keep up, to be approved of, or to fit in. Sometimes we do things just because we've always done them, and we can't even see out of the box that's containing us. Sometimes what we're chasing is really chasing us. What is it that you truly want? And why do you want? Let's get started. What is it that you truly want? And why do you want what you truly want? Be honest about it. What are you chasing that's holding you captive? Are you being called to break free of the box that's containing you? What's beneath the surface of what you currently see? What are your true motives deep down? Are you expending energy on things that aren't true inner yearnings? What's really driving your behavior and your desires? It's time to move from confusion to clarity, to question the narrative, realign yourself, and reclaim your life, to open your mind to what it is that you really truly want, and then reorient yourself toward it. It's safe to change your mind, to step out of your box, to choose a different way of being. Look beneath the surface of your day-to-day life and reflect on what's really driving you and what you really, truly want. Freedom always follows, and so does ease and fulfillment. So that does go along with being your expansive self, but think about it. What is your expansive self? Is something telling you this is my expansive self? Think about it. Is it what you really, truly, really want? Those two are connected. So the questions for this, the soul inquiry, there's 2 of them. And the first one is, what are you doing that you don't really want to do? And what are you doing just because you always have? So just like with the question from the other card, sit and think about it. You don't need to do these all at the same time, but just sit and think of that question, see what thoughts come into your mind. Just find a nice quiet space and write it all down. We don't always remember things, so write them down and then put it aside for a little while and come back and reflect on it. I'd say spend a few minutes, either a few minutes with one, then another, or do one question one day, the next day do another one, the next day do another one. But then after you have it all written down, bring all your notes together and see how they fit with each other. See how they flow together. See how whatever you've written down is perfect based on both of these cards. And then get out there and live the life that you really want. Get rid of the stuff you no longer want and get out there and do the things that you do. So, have a great week. See you next time.